Well. What more can I say? What more can I say? Talk about the best way to end 2024. So, not so long ago, Mary had put out a video of herself and a brand new SUV. That brand new SUV created some kind of confusion in the life of Judy Austin, someone who had hoped that somehow she would have gotten this opportunity for her to kind of create this unhealthy competition, that kind of competition that some women, that kind of struggle, commotion, that unhealthy polygamous situation. You know what I'm talking about. That's what Judy Austin wanted. She thought, wow, I'm just going to come in. How good is this going to be? How marvelous is this going to be? I will just slide in like a snake into this house. Edochie. Yes, having a child for you is the key to get into that house and be in your life. And if Mary does not want to be numbered, let her move. Remember what Devil's Advocate used to write then. If you don't want to be numbered, if you don't want to be number one, number two, and maybe you will lose your number one to be number two, and maybe you become number zero, move. Did Mary move? Yes, she did. She did move. She moved and allowed Edochie and Judy Austin to enjoy their non-existent happiness and the so-called blueprint, what they thought was going to be their lot, that they were going to be happy, they are going to be successful, they will be cruising around the place as the power couple in that industry. And Judy Austin will move around and say, yes, I won. Look at Mary dancing. What a way to end 2024. Look at her dancing, showing you the steps in a mansion, in a house. Like, you know what? Edochie, you're on your own. So, as I was saying, not so long ago, she brought a new whip out. She said, let me cruise this baby. Let me cruise this baby. Let me show to the world how thankful I am to God. Let me show the dividends of my labor, my blood and sweat, she called it. And she took it out, and before we could say Jack Robinson, somehow there is this auntie in the United States, this auntie Ada in the United States, that decided to show star DK Yul Edochie Mogalu Obasi to show that little boy, innocent boy, who did not ask for this. To show that little boy a little bit of joy, the Auntie America decided to send a gift. And all of a sudden, this gift is a Range Rover toy, car, SUV, same color. And they didn't stop at that. They said, we are going to give this Range Rover a name. We'll put Star DK on it. The same way Mary customized his SUV. After all, she has become a brand, so why not? She decided to customize her SUV, put her name on the plate, a customized plate number. They decided to do a customized plate number on Star DK's toy. So this auntie in the United States of America decided to send a gift, a Christmas gift, and that gift is the same SUV like that of Mary. And we heard them screaming and shouting on top of their voice. Edochie was mocking Mary like, oh, wow. He started saying a lot of things, and we all knew what he was trying to achieve with what he's saying. We all knew the direction that he was focusing on. Well, now, people are saying, Edochie, Judy Austin, if they born you well, I'm not the one saying it. People are saying it out there. They say, Edochie, if they born you well, we want to see. We want you to show us today. Not today. We want you to show us a toy Yes, a toy. We want you to show us a toy house. Another one to compete with Mary Aligwe Edochie. We want you to show us. We want you to give to us. We want to see it. We want to see it. We want to see that house, toy house that you are going to buy. Maybe the house that she is going to buy for the second child. Maybe that's the one. Maybe they are going to show us another toy because they did. They did. They wanted to kind of mock Mary. They wanted to show to us like, this Mary, she's too full of herself. She wants to kind of make it appear as if she's the only one. Is she the only one? Well, now another challenge. Show me your house. Show me your mansion. I don't know if you Edochie can, if they are going to be able to do this one. No, people are saying that they should come and show us. This is Operation Show Me Your Mansion. Operation Show Me Your Mansion. Operation Show Me Your Mansion. This is not going to be like the same that happened. No, we want Operation Show Me Your Mansion. Social media is getting wild now. Like they are demanding that Yul Edochie and Judy Austin, both of them should pull the same stunt. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a joke. You all saw what happened. You all saw what happened. You all saw what happened. You all saw it. I'm sure you saw it. You all saw what happened. How they did it. Same car. I think it's called Range Rover. Is it Sport or Vogue or whatever? One of those Range Rover. They bought the same kind, the same type to pepper Mary. Like, look, that thing that you are showcasing there, putting out there publicly, trying to mock us. Because you have now gotten people who are giving you money, paying for your kwekus. You have destroyed my image, destroyed my life, my destiny. We are also going to look for one auntie somewhere in the US that will give Star DK this SUV, a small toy, and my child is going to cruise it all over the place, and then we will shout and scream so that you will know that what you did is nothing. We can do more. We can also pull up. We can also, this is so funny. Yul Edochie can be so petty. I mean, I think majority never saw this side of Yul Edochie. That's the truth of it. Majority never saw this side of Yul Edochie. They never knew that Yul Edochie can be this empty and petty. Yes, people thought that Yul Edochie was that kind of person, very mature, a man that does his thing in a way, that kind of thing. That's what people thought. They never knew, never came. People looked at Yul Edochie using the lens of his craft, what he does. Yeah, Yul Edochie, the actor, the voice, he knows how to interpret role. He does his thing, the way he moves, like, all of that. Most of the movies he does, he's either a prince or a king or a priest, someone with authority. He will not take on a role where he will be looked upon as a low-level person. If he is looked upon as a low-level person in any movie, it is either he is pretending the poor rich king, the poor rich prince looking for a wife, something like that. Something that will take him from grass to grace. No, let's say grace to grass, and like that. Just something like a pretend. That kind of thing. So this has always been the thing that enveloped the mind of Yul Edochie. He looked at himself in that way. He could not disassociate that movie life, fame, the role that he plays in those movies, and reality. He couldn't disassociate it. He couldn't separate it. He felt that he has arrived, like, wait, the level that I, Odogu Coconut Head, have arrived to, the point that I have come to in life, there is nothing that can bring me down. In fact, it has happened, it has happened. Now, I looked at it, I said, let me be fair. He is always out there working, and there's a possibility of these things happening. People do these things. Okay. I said to myself, okay, hold on a second. What sacrifice is it that Judy has put in to make you, Edochie, say, no, I think I have to do this? Is it that Judy has done some excavation on behalf of you, Edochie? And that's a sacrifice. I looked at what Mary has done. Is it that because both of them have been together for years, there's a possibility of them having, some issues, that kind of thing that happens that you will not have with that girlfriend outside? Because the girlfriend outside knows that you are not both married. You're not together. These things don't happen. I don't know. So I said, okay, as a human being, let me still look at it as a man. What else? Is it that the culture thing played out? Tradition, they said, look, man, if you don't do something, if you don't come and fulfill some traditional rights on this woman, we will not allow you name that boy. He will not bear Edochie. And if you don't do it, it will never happen. Is that what it is? That was the only thing that I thought of. I said, okay, maybe that is the only thing. Culture. You must come and do something for you to lay claim to this child. If not, this child belongs to my father, which is the culture in the southeast of Nigeria. Predominantly, Igbos. Igbos are the ones that operate that way. If you don't, that child belongs to my father. So that was the only thing that I thought of. I said, okay, that's the only thing. But also, the law can be applied to it. If a child belongs to a man, DNA is the solution. As long as the man is, I am going to be in the life of this child, then so be it. But maybe he had also thought about it like, okay, if I go this route, what is the possibility that Mary will not say I am not doing? So now, I will not have Mary. I will not have Juju Ekwensu. It's better I stick to one. Let me call it polygamy and see how it goes. Maybe Mary will stay or not. If Mary decides to go, I will still have Juju Ekwensu. If not, how is it going to be? Will it be that, because Mary did not accept, that is now why I am coming, and then to become disrespect? Maybe that's what he thought. Because I had looked at it like, okay, what was the thing that this man thought about? Then I said to myself, but there should have been one single solution to this. It takes at least 8 months for you to give birth to a child. At least, let's say 8 months. Healthy child, 8 months, some few weeks, I said within that period, that time frame, and even when she gave birth, or they said you have to do it before she gives birth, at least he could have taken some things off from the Mogalus, like, okay, you know what? Let me deal with this with my family. If Mary does not now accept, then he would not have destroyed Juju Ekwensu's side, and then would have shut his mouth. There would be no publicity that would have destroyed his image. But unfortunately, look at it. What he can now do to compete with Mary is to now find one auntie that will buy one fake toy for his son to ride it. The same Range Rover. Like, hey, you cannot have the last laugh. And now, Mary is giving them the dance now. Like, look at what the Lord has done. So let us see. Maybe they will now buy this toy house. Same type. And put themselves inside. What a rubbish.